Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm finally going to review one of the Transformers Studio Series figures that from the new movie Transformers Rise of the Beast. And I'm actually pretty excited for this. So, I went to order something on Amazon a couple days ago. It came by since Sunday. Sorry about that, I just burped. And the one I'm going to take a look is this. Today I'm reviewing the Transformers Studio Series number 100 Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. Before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back. Before this video starts, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my gaming channel, go to my Instagram to buy something on my Steam, and enjoy the video. Make sure to follow me on social media I have, link in the description down below, and become my Patreon supporter, link in the description down below. Now, like I said, I ordered this on Amazon alongside with the XL14 Buzz Lightyear, and I actually wanted to get this. Now, before anyone's gonna ask, I thought you're gonna be reviewing Scourge. Well, I am, but unfortunately I don't have enough money, and plus Amazon just increased the price on Scourge a little bit, so hopefully I could try to save up like $60 or $70 or $65 so I can get Scourge. But don't worry, I am gonna get the Rise of the Beast figures for you guys, and hopefully one day, I could try to get Scourge soon. So here's what the front of the packaging, what this looks like. You can see the plastic-free packaging because I had this and, you know, cardboard right here. This part right here was pretty damaged, so I had to quickly fix it with crazy glue. Here's the side of the packaging right here, seeing number 100. Here's the side of the packaging right here, Bumblebee artwork, and here's the back of the packaging showing off everything right here. The background job it comes with is the Volcano Showdown, and it transforms to 23 steps, and it comes with 2 accessories, so yeah. Alright, I'm going to show off the accessories, the vehicle mode, transformation road mode, and all the other stuff, so yeah. Let's begin with the review. Alright, the 2 accessories that Bumblebee comes with is, of course, his main blaster, cast in yellow and painted in this dark gray, which, to be honest with you, I wish they could add some more paint to it like in the movies, but they haven't shown the movie model version of Bumblebee of the robot mode. All we have is just the vehicle mode, so yeah. We have seen a little bit of trailers of the, the robot mode, but not much of it, so hopefully we can get that very soon so I could try to paint it. And plus he comes with a blade right here, which unfortunately is just unpainted. That's one of the major complaints I have, it's just unpainted, so yeah. And then from that, let's actually get on with the review. So here it is, Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. His vehicle mode is representing a off-road Camaro. If I can recall, the Camaro is, I think, the 1986 or 77. Someone please correct me in the comment section down below, please, so I can refresh my stupid idiotic brain. But yeah, right off the bat, the painted sculpted the detail of the vehicle mode looks pretty good. Of course, the classic yellow and black stripe looks pretty amazing. Now, the only complaint about this figure, a lot of people has complained about this is on the actual, the actual car, this part right here doesn't have the stripe. Now, if you go to Google, if you type in Transformers Rise of the Beast Bumblebee car mode, you can see this part doesn't have the stripes on it, and yeah. And the one thing I actually do have a complaint about it is the robot cable showing off underneath the vehicle mode, which is completely annoying and sucks, and I actually hate that. Some of the, the rail bar right here, like in the front, and this part right here, it is made of a rubber, somewhat like a soft rubber material right here. And if you guys don't know about this, but you can actually detach this, the front part. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You can actually detach this, which is actually a good thing for me because I want to actually custom paint this one so you can see which paint goes where. Because, well, imagine if they put super glue on this, yeah, it's gonna be very difficult to try to take it out. But yeah, and there's 2 grooves right here in this tab and go into this hole right here. Well, it's actually pretty cool what they did to it. Vehicle mode does suffer some lack of paint, unfortunately. Same thing with the road mode, which I'll get into later. But I'm actually happy they painted the backlights right here. And by the way, the black is in a matte finish on the back of it right here. And I think the rest of the, the body feel like it's a glossy finish. So yeah, but the back of it right here in the car, I feel like it's a matte finish, which is pretty cool. He does have a little bit of weapon storage, by the way, which, before we continue on, you can see the head right here. Pretty creepy if you ask me, so yeah. So anyways, there's a little slot right there, and this one I have a little tab. If I can try to focus on the camera, see this tab right there? It will go into right here, and that's the actually best way to weapon storage the blade. But what about the blaster? Well, there's a little hole right there. This little hole, and if you grab this, there you go. Now, the weapon storage for the blasters looked ridiculous compared to the last night Bumblebee of the weapon storage, you know, the side of it right here, which is actually stupid. Over the camera mode looks actually pretty nice. I actually do love this one. Pretty nice. Alright, to transform Bumblebee into his robot mode is actually pretty easy and simple. So I'm going to have to straighten up the camera a little bit more right here. And there we go. Now, to start it off is remove all the weapons out of the way. Put it to the side for now. Now, the first thing first we need to start off is the arms. So, bring the arms out. See the little divot right here? It'll go in right here if you go, you know, for, you know, robot to vehicle mode. So, it's actually pretty nice. So, anyways, bring the arms out. Untap the side right here. Open the doors. Easier said than done. Open the doors on both sides. This one's kind of difficult to do that. There we go. Next is to bring this up, but I would like to do is come by to this part right here in the front, bring it down on a little bit on an angle so you can lift the whole thing up like that. Then you want to straighten out a little bit for now, because this is going up for the robot mode. Now this is on a hinge here and a hinge here. So there we go. Next thing to do is bring the arms out like that. Straighten out the arms forward. Straighten them down like that. So far. And you want to swing this part up. These two clips right here will go into this part right here if you could barely see it. But if I could bring the camera, the lamp right here, this part will go into this part right here. Connect it in. And sorry about the noise. That's my computer doing that. I have no clue why, but I wish you can stop doing that. Now, fold this part up like that. This is in a tab to go into here. Well, you know, like, you know, folding up like that, but detach it like that. Now this part, it will probably just sit in. I wish there was a way, you know, plug it in. Like, I thought this part right there, this little hole, this slide right here will go into up here, but that's the far I can go, unfortunately. So that's the far it can go. I like to angle the door a little bit more, you know, like in the movie. Now, for the legs is easy. Split them in half, like that. Also, by the way, if you're trying to transform it, putting, you know, like that, I would recommend to starting off, you know, when you transform a robot to vehicle, to have it like that, like, make sure the clip doesn't break. Like that, and just press it together, but yeah. Anyways. Next thing, okay, first thing first is bring this part down like that. You want to have this piece, twist them like that, in this angle like that. Face the feet forward, and you want to have this part so it could close up this, the gap area right here, and you want to do the same thing on the other side. Also make sure the feet are perfectly angled and straightened out. And close that part. And there you have the last night Bumblebee in his robot mode. Robot mode looks pretty amazing, and I do, and I actually do love it a lot. But this figure has some problems. The lack of paint. Yep, this figure suffers a lot of lack of paint. And I'm a complete idiot. Forgot to bring this part up. Ow. My damn nail. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to bring this up, so yeah. Anyways, the paint and sculpted detail of the robot mode looks absolutely amazing. It looks pretty good, but there has some, you know, vehicle kills in the way. Of course, the backpack and the, you know, the legs down here. But the one thing I actually do like about it is the back of it, the back of the card right here, use it as the heel spur, which is actually pretty nice what they did to it right here. Head sculpt on the other hand, well, it's good, but it has a lot of lack of paint, and it looks pretty creepy looking, so yeah. Also, when I messed around with the figure, his head was completely loose. Well, I put a little bit of super glue to fix it. It is not completely loose at the moment, but it's still good. Same thing for the legs. The legs were also loose. It's on a ball joint on both sides, and thank God I fixed the issue with it. But the thigh is swiveled perfectly, so yeah. But anyways, articulation-wise, head is it's on a ball joint, so it does go 360 degrees. It can look up that far, it can look down that far, and you can pivot. Well, some of it would pivot. Arms can go in and out. It's on a ball joint also, it does go 360 degrees, but unfortunately all the vehicle cable's in the way, so you can barely do it in, 360. You have a swivel on the part of the elbow on the forearms right here. Perfect 90-degree elbow right here. No wrist articulation. You do have some waist articulation. Pretty nice. Legs can go forward, can go backwards, does go in and out. You do have a thigh swivel right here. A perfect 90-degree bend right there. Feet cannot go forward and backwards, but it does go 360 degrees, which is actually pretty nice. And you can have some ankle pivot side to side, so you do get some good posability. For the lack of paint, which just actually does piss me off, the robot mode looks good, and you do get somewhat good of a posability of it. Now, plug it into the weapons is actually pretty nice and easy. For Bumblebee, you just plug it in here. Now, for the blade, you can plug it in here, but the instructions say you can plug it in to this side right here, which I don't know why, because you have the blade in reverse, but okay. And yeah, I mean, the vehicle mode and the robot mode looks absolutely top notch. Also, forgot to mention one thing. This part right here is actually missing, like this area right here that you guys have seen. Yeah, I have no clue what happened to it. Also, forgot to mention one thing. You can actually store the weapons. So if I can, well, is this actually a way to weapon storage? The blade? Probably not, but what about the blaster? Let's see here. Taking off the blaster is kind of a giant... I don't know why it's hard to take it off. Like, what in the fuck? There we go. This is the blaster. Go to here. And I guess the blade will go to here? Oh, so that's the reason why there's a little... Okay, now I'm kind of completely stupid, but yeah. Weapon storage for this is kind of actually dumb, so yeah. But we're actually not even finished. Every Studio Series figure comes with a background drawing, of course, and this one also comes with is the Volcano... What is it called? Volcano Showdown. So, let me actually take this part off. Yeah, this comes like that. But let me actually take off background drop and put the instruction out of the way also. And look like this part is not even fix it down here. Yeah, Hasbro need to control the quality issue. I'm going to have to put tape after this. But here it is, the background drop, the Volcano Showdown, and it's actually looking pretty amazing. I love what they did to it right there. The lava part right down here in the ground. You see all the tire track, the tire marks. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give it the final post to give you guys my final results. So I'll be right back. Overall, Rise of the Beast Bumblebee is actually a good figure. I do highly recommend to have this in your collection. Now, I'm happy to have this in my collection. Hopefully, I could try to get the other Rise of the Beast figures. But also, I'm planning to get into Manual and Deluxe and Voyager class figures. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to end this right here. So have fun, stay safe for them always. I'm out.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.